I have been in Brooklyn for a month. Have to go back to LA tomorrow. But I had the most amazing time. I was right down the street from where my mom used to live and around the corner from where my grandma used to live. Wow. In that West Indian community. So got a lot of love, a lot of history, and I'll be back.
Please.
Please do.
So this is about the E train, which I didn't ride too much this time, but it inspired some poetry. This E train is full of intellectuals discussing complex mathematical calculations that I don't understand. Because the computation of irrational and imaginary numbers never appealed to me. Where are the right-brained people who think in colors, rhythm, and words? They say there is no place in the world for people like me. We are a threat to society, and in alphabetical order, they call us amoral bohemians, counter-revolutionary daydreamers, emotionally unstable, insane, melancholy, reckless subversives, born under Saturn, unnecessary, worthless, and just plain strange ones who create our own realities of what we see. We love life. We appreciate the small things and don't get caught up in what makes everyone else tick. We are artists.
Woo! Yes, we are.
Who bring beauty and values to this world, and even though they refuse to admit it, there is room for us all. So move to the middle of the car and let's go on our way to the next step because they need us.
Yeah!
And since we're saying hooray for boobies.
Hooray for boobies!
Definitely. This is for a friend. It's called Speechless. I'm speechless. At a loss for words, my extensive vocabulary fails me right now. I ran out of things to say, prayers to pray, confessions and affirmations to make known, so I stayed up past midnight, silently eating forbidden Oreo cookies and drinking green tea, alone with just my thoughts. Reading a book I just bought. Funny how the TV my friend gave me stopped working today for no apparent reason. The light stays red like something is wrong inside, as if it knew like a short or a fuse is out, and it will cost exactly $200 to fix, but how can anyone put a price tag on something that is priceless? A life, a heart, a soul, a body that is broken beyond repair. I wonder why I suddenly feel like hitting somebody when those who claim to know so much could be so wrong and be so powerless to save. And how would any of them feel to be told that everything will be all right and wake up the next morning to find out that they were all wrong? I hate this world right now and all of its lies. God, please help me to understand why. After all of these years and millions of dollars, they still can't get it right. How many have died waiting for a cure to this disease called cancer, the crab that crawls into lives uninvited, paying no rent, yet claims squatters' rights? Determined to take eminent domain over every avenue and street through veins and arteries while I wait and hope and have faith that God will intervene with his hand if he should so choose to trouble the waters and save my friend. Think on that. Last one is called Love Poem number 5. Ladies, for that guy who just won't leave you alone. I wrote this for him. If I've ever left you dangling and hanging on a dangling participle, please forgive my lack of manners. I didn't mean to forget. It all seemed so unnecessary. Taking flight wasn't in my plans, but it just sort of happened that way. I found myself running to the nearest exit in time to make the connection of common core principles surrounding this nameless relationship. Undefined and unimportant is my need to understand what and why you feel for me. Right now, wearing your heart on your sleeve, Would it be a good idea when I'm wearing steel-toe boots?
Hey.
A girl can't be too careful, and every man has passed. So believe me when I tell one to trust my words and move on. Thank you.